Hello, everybody, and how are you all doing today? It is Rusty Champagne. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And we are here once again at Factory Town Idle as we are now getting ready to head back into the woods. If you remember from the last time we were here, we actually opened up our new town in Allerton here in the forest biome. And we're just now getting things started here. So getting our first rounds of coins and purple diamonds. We're going to also go up here and get our daily rewards. And in our last episode, we came in and we did a major bump to the town XP boost to get us to where we're now getting 600% more town experience from every source. So that should really help us out with leveling up in a hurry. So we're gonna start working on getting everything here at Allerton going, and then we can get the fulfillment up just like we've done in the other places. So we're just going to kind of take these one at a time. So we're going to do it with all of the things in the general store, get all of our resources turned on and going. So we're going to just start here and go down the line with our stone, get our stone rolling, and we'll get this turned down with the harvester huts. And then we're going to go around, turn right around and start selling it. So we're going to have to get some general stores built in order to handle all this. We're going to come up here and we're going to turn up our harvesting speed, and we're going to turn up our let's see, what else do we want to turn up? We'll turn up our crafting speed, we'll turn up our sell value, we'll turn up our construction speed, and we will turn up our prospecting speed. So we'll turn all those up one notch. Now we're going to come out here, start selling some of this, and that's going to sell as much as we can. And then we're going to go back to the general store. We're going to go to the, let's see, can we do coal? Yes, we can. So we're going to go out here to the harvester huts. We're going to get some more harvester huts built because we're going to need a bunch of those as time goes on. So we're going to go out here. We're going to build 10 of these. That shouldn't be any issue at this point because we're making the wood. So the only thing that could possibly, this will stay as wood all the way through the construction of all of them. So that's fine. So we'll get some coal going, get these turned on. And then once these are turned on, then we will start selling the coal. We don't have to sell that much of it. And already we're up to level 4, so that's good. We want to just keep on pushing these levels up as quickly as we can. Got more purple diamonds, more coins. We should start getting to the point where we can start getting some upgrades here pretty soon. At this point, in terms of the harvester huts, it put everything it could into stone, which is fine. I do want to kind of push this a little bit this way, and then I'll turn these both back on. I've got to turn them off and then take a few out of here and put them there, just because I want to have enough to start selling the coal that we need, because we need a half of a coal per second in order to meet the demand. So we're going to get that going. Now we're going to go back to the general stores and we're going to look at cotton. Now, cotton, once again, is going to be one that's only available in Champagne, so we're not going to be able to do that here. And then these others are going to be things that are going to require other buildings, so like the food mills and also the food mills. So we're going to have to get those buildings built in order to start doing things like this. So we'll go up here to planks and stone bricks because those are going to be the next things we're going to need to get going. We do have lumber mills available, so we're going to build some lumber mills. We are out of workers, as would be expected. So we're going to go here, build 5 more houses, which then we're going to need planks once we get to that point. So we're going to have all of our houses built that we can build, and then we got to start getting into planks. So now we're going to go to the lumber mill, start building some planks. So we're going to turn this on. Whoops. Production limit. Oh, I've never seen that. That was a misclick of sorts. Okay, so we've reached town level 5 in the forest. So now we have opened up berries. So now we can actually start making berry juice. Now that's going to be something that we can only make here in Allerton. And then if we want, we can export it back to Champagne and and Hannibal if we so choose. We're not going to worry about that right now, but that's something that we can do. So level 5, as we continue blitzing through levels, more quest coins, which is what we want. We want to hopefully get to, I think, 24 of those, and then we can bump up the experience once again. So I think 24 is our next level of town experience boost, and then we'll be at 1,000% on town experience, which will be really good. So lumber mills, we're going to get a few more of those built, and then that will get our lumber mill capacity going. We are kind of running out of wood, so we do have to build some more harvester huts because we're kind of full on harvester huts at this point, or all of our harvester huts are working at top capacity. So we're going to get those going, and that's now going to completely eat into all of our wood, so it's going to take a little bit to get these built. I'm going to turn this down, and I'm going to have it all go into wood. So I'm actually going to turn that down even more and even more. So that way it puts it all into wood because we need the wood right now, and we don't need that much coal. So we've got that all shifted around. Now we can go down here. We're making planks. We can get them sold. So this is the way it is with the beginning of the cities. We're just getting things online, getting them made, getting them sold, and getting our experience up as quickly as we can to get these early levels going. I do want to start working on the things that are going to give us red coins, because we need the red coins in order to start getting some of the upgrades. So now we have to get into our research, which means that we need to get some schools built. So we're going to build as many schools as we can, which is going to be, I believe, 2. And then it's going to stop us. No, it's going to get us 3, and then it's going to stop us, because then we need the refined stone bricks, or the stone bricks, and we don't have those. Already up to level 6. Beautiful. We're going to keep going here. Got some more town perk points, getting all the money, all the red coins. And now we're going to go back here. We're going to go into our research once again. Going to start researching workshops, and that's going to allow us to then start making some things that are going to give us red coins. So we're going to get that going. We're going to go back here to town perks, and we're going to get more money. We're going to turn all of these up 1 notch, all of our speeds. And we'll turn up our research speed a notch. We'll turn that up another notch. So we're kind of going with a balanced approach here in Allerton in terms of using our town perk points. Research at the workshops is done. So now we can start making all the things that are available at the workshop. And I'm going to immediately get some more research going. So we're going to research masonry. I'm going to try and get these researches, keep those going as we go, so that way I don't find myself in a position where it's like, oh, I need this research and I don't have it done, like I've done many times before. So now back to here, and we're going to look at the things that are going to give us red coins. So we got wood wheels, so now we can build some workshops. So we're going to need some workshops built. We'll get 5 of those going. We're going to turn the wood wheels on. And we don't need many of these things in the very beginning, because our town level is still so low and we don't have that many houses built, so we don't need that much to satisfy demand. And in this case, all it takes is 1, and we're good. Research, we have the masonry done, so that'll give us stone masons, which we need in order to make the stone bricks. So now we're good there. So now we're going to go to the quarry and just kind of keep going down the line with these, because might as well. So now we're going to go back, and we're selling all of our wood wheels. We do have to start getting the stone masons running, because we are going to need stone bricks. So we're going to build a bunch of stone masons. Now we're back out of workers again. So we're going to go back up here to houses, and we're going to build a bunch of houses. And at some point, we should have enough to get an upgrade. We should have enough coins at this point to get an upgrade. We'll see whether or not we do. But at this point, what is the first upgrade? It might be a 20. Yeah, it's a 20, and it'll be workers per house, and it'll cost us 5,000 yellow coins. So that'll give us even more workers, which is what we want. So we're going to be at 54 workers, and that's going to go up to 87. Perfect. So now we got all kinds of workers. If we go back down here to the stone bricks, we have 6 stone masons, and we're going to get those turned on. So now we got our stone bricks working, and we can go ahead and start getting those sold as well. And so now that's rolling. We've reached town level 7. So we're cruising right along. And now with that, we get all of our purple diamonds, our land, and we're starting to get nice amounts of coins again. And now that we have level 7, we have our pear trees. So once again, now that we have pear trees, we could start harvesting pears and using those to make pear juice, which we could once again export back to Champaign and Hannibal if we felt like doing so, which we're not going to worry about that right now. But maybe that'll be something down the road that will go on. Research, we got the quarry done. And so now all these others are going to start taking grain. So we got to get grain turned on. So we're going to go here, turn on grain. It's going to use up the capacity that we've got available. We're going to start getting some grain sold. So there we go. We got grain sold. We got grain coming in. We're going to go to research. We're going to turn on the food mills, get those getting researched. And we should be fine. I don't think we'll run ourselves out of grain. We might, but I think we'll be okay. Nah, because this is going to pick up on speed quickly enough, so we'll be okay. I don't think we'll have an issue there. I should get some storages built as well, because the storages don't cost anything, and I know that we have storages available. So let's slide on down here. Yeah, we're going to build some storage. So we're going to do stockpiles. We're not going to do warehouses, because those take the refined stone bricks, and we don't have... Oh, those just take stone bricks. But we're just going to do stockpiles for now. And that's going to help us with capacity on our basic resources, and we'll get those up and running, and then we'll start working on some warehouses after that. So now back here, we should be able to start doing things. Can we start doing things with ingots? Yeah, we can, because we have workshops available, and we have hardware stores available. So, for the ingots, actually, if we look at this, so if we go back to the hardware stores, and if we click on this, and if we look at iron ingots, we need, in order to build we need the forges. That's right. So we can't do those yet. So we've got to get the forges going, which means that we need a bunch of research before that. So yeah, we're not there yet, but it might be mining. So yeah, we've got a little bit before we're there, so that's fine. Let's get one more school built, and then we can start also researching farming, which means that we're going to have to get our water turned on. Now we have an upgrade for our harvester huts, and we have upgrades for all of these. So how many red coins do we have? We're starting to make some, so we can get our stone harvesting speed up for 2,500, wood harvesting speed up. We can get our coal harvesting speed up and get our harvester hut. Oh, I ate into my coins. Oops. So I'll have coins here pretty soon. I'll get them now because we're going to be at level 8, so that'll take care of that. So now I can go back in and I can get that upgrade. I did my upgrades a little bit too quickly. So we'll go back in here to upgrades, and we will get our harvester hut capacity. We'll get our stockpile capacity because that's only 1,000. Exploration, which will give us more land. Research speed for 50,000. Might as well research faster. Skill gains for 1,000. And stockpiles for 10,000. So there we go. And then upgrade efficiency to make our upgrades cheaper for 10,000. All right. So we're moving right along. Research on the food mills is done. And then we're going to go here. For these, we have to turn on water. So let's get water going. That's where we were before. So we're going to get water turned on. And we're going to, so it'll change it over to water. And now we can go here. We got to get some food markets built. So we're going to build some food markets. And we'll get some water sold. And then we'll have enough food markets to last here for a while. We'll wait and see what we get when we get to 5 food markets. See if we get an upgrade. There should be one, but we can't afford it. Yeah, because we just don't have enough yellow coins right now. So that's fine. No big deal. We will have those soon enough. So research-wise, we're going to go here. We're going to research farming. We're going to research forestry. And I don't think we'll have any issues there. No, we'll be fine on both of those. So those researches will go on, and that will get us more things. Back here to fulfillment, and if we go down to our red coins again, so those are going to take, so we can do shovels, because that's at the workshop. So we can go here, start getting shovels going. We are going to have to build a few more workshops because it looks like we're still running on getting the wood wheels made. So I'm going to turn that off for the moment and leave it at 5, and then we're going to turn on shovels. So we're going to have all this go to shovels. And then I'll turn the wood wheels back on. So we can make wood wheels, shovels, wood axes, pickaxes, and books right now at the workshop. Okay, so now that's on. We'll turn those back on. We're going to go to shovels. We're going to start selling shovels. So as soon as I start making something, I'm turning right around and starting to sell it. So that's going to cause us to eat into our shovels. I'm going to click this a few times and see if I can get that skill up a little bit, which it's been a while since I've done that. So, all right, so now the skills, so those are pretty close to each other now. We're making about as many as we're selling, and that's good. We're about to be at level 9. I am really liking this, this town experience boost that I've got going. That's really helping things out in terms of getting some levels going. So already level 9. And that's going to get us more of the usual. Going to go here to town perks. We're going to turn up harvesting, crafting, cultivation, prospecting. Going to get research going. We're going to get sell value going. We don't really need anything with land capacity because we're not having any kind of issue there. We're going to go construction speed, construction cost, and we still have 17 available. So we'll do... I'm going to do harvesting and cultivation again, just to make sure we keep on getting more natural resources in. Research-wise, farming and forestry are done. So now we're going to go down here and we're going to go to pastures. Actually, I'm going to go to mining because I think mining is going to then get me to closer to forges. But that might eat into our shovels, so we might have an issue there. Let's see. How are we going to do on shovels? Will that run us out? Yeah, that's probably going to run us out. But let's see. What kind of an upgrade do we have here? Production capacity for 24,000. That might stem the tide, or at least make it closer. So yeah, it looks like we will eventually get close on shovels, but yeah, we might run out. Now it looks like we're running out of planks, so we got to get some more lumber mills. So we get more lumber mills online, and we might get an upgrade for that. Whether or not we can afford it, yeah, we probably can't. 8,000, so we'll be able to afford that one soon enough, but we're not there yet because we've been using our coins as quickly as we've been getting them, which is fine because at this stage, that's really what it's all about. Just getting everything going as fast as we can is really kind of the name of the game here. So we're going to go back here once again, and now let's take a look and see what else we got for red coins. So we can't do anything with the ingots because we got to get the forges going. The gears and iron wheels and all that takes machinery, so we can't do anything there. Wood axes and pickaxes I think we can do, but that's going to take the iron ingots, and the iron ingots we are not able to do yet because once again that's where we need the forge. So things like that we're kind of we're in a holding pattern on. So let's go back to some of the basic stuff, and let's get some of the basic stuff going. So now one of the things that we can harvest here, as we can see, is berries. So that's something that's new. This is the first time that we've seen this. Same thing with herbs, same thing with pears. So I'm going to turn all 3 of these on, boom, boom, boom. We're going to see if it will then, all right, so it splits that pretty nicely, which is exactly what I wanted. So now we're going to go down here and start selling them. So berries, we need to sell about that many. I'm going to go back up to the harvester hut. I'm going to go to herbs, and we're going to start selling that many. And then we're going to go up to the harvester hut again. And now we can get this upgrade for the harvester hut. So that's going to give us harvester hut oh, we already got harvester hut production capacity 1. So I could get grain harvesting faster for 2,400. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And then we did berries and herbs, and now we got to do pears. So we're going to turn around, start selling our pears. All right. So now we're up to about 2,600 per second. We'll have level 10 in a minute, and that should then give us enough coins to boost that up to 1,000%. Food markets. Let's see. Production capacity or market capacity for 16,000. We're doing okay. We got plenty of capacity right now in food markets. So we're going to leave that as it is. So now let's go back to the harvester huts and let's turn on iron ore and we'll get iron ore rolling. And then we can go back here. And so we can't sell iron ore. We can trade it, but we can't sell it. So we're going to at least get iron ore developed. And so we're going to start filling up on iron ore, which is going to eat into our iron ore deposits. We've been to this movie before, but we'll be okay because we're researching mining, and that will give us our iron ore deposits. So we'll be fine with that. I'm going to build one more school. So that way we can research two things at a time. So we're going to go here to pastures because I'm just picking the top thing off the list, and we're going to go right down the line on our research here. We've reached level 10, which is great. So now we're going to get more of everything. And there's our 10 quest coins, which is what we wanted. So now we can go here and we have 24 quest coins available, which means that we're going to boost up our town experience one more time. So now we're going to be earning 1,000% more experience. So that's a big bump, 600% to 1,000%. So that's pretty massive. So now we're up to 3,200, pushing 3,500, 37, 38. So yeah, that's going to help us level even quicker, which is what we want, just to help us get through these early levels and get us to where we can get to level 20 quicker and then move on to the mountains. So now here we are back at the harvester hut. We're going to go ahead, turn on copper ore, get us to where we got copper ore going. And then we'll do the same thing with silver ore and gold ore when we get to that point. So right now it's using all of the harvester huts. So let's go back out here and let's see what we got. So we don't have anything that we need to do with cultivation. Harvesting, that's all going on. Crafting, so we're full on planks. So let's start turning on refined planks and getting those built. And we probably need to build some more lumber mills. Actually, no, it looks like we can do production capacity here. So we'll get that for 8,000 and that will give us our production capacity in refined planks. We can go to refined planks here and start selling them. So we need to sell 1.46 of those. So there we go. So now we got refined planks up and running. Back down the line we go. We're going to take a look here at the food mill. We can start doing things at the food mill. So we'll get some food mills built. And that will allow us to start selling some more stuff. So yeah, now we're up to 4,500 per second. So slowly growing and getting everything up to speed, getting more and more stuff online. We're at 16% fulfilled. And again, we haven't really done anything when it comes to our new goods that we have. I mean, the berries and pears, we have them available, but we haven't really done much of anything with them other than have them here. So, all right, so we have mining done. So that gives us our deposits. And now we can research the gem mine because we have all of the stuff necessary to research the gem mine. So we could just immediately research the gem mine if we wanted. All that stuff that we were doing before to get to the gem mine, it's just now immediately available. It makes me wonder, is the forge immediately available? No, it's not. So I'm trying to remember what I need in order to research the forge. So if we go down here, go to harvester huts. Let's see, or I've got to go to iron ingots. So where are iron ingots? They are here at the hardware store. So we can go here. And if we look at iron ingots, we need to get those at the forge. We need to research the forge, which means we need to research the hearth. Okay. So let's get the hearth researched. That's the next thing on the list anyway. So we're going to go here, get that researched. And the tailor, we can't research because we need to get cotton from Champagne in order to do that. But we will get coal prospecting going. So we'll do that, and I think we'll be fine there. So now we need to, in order to get the tailor, we're going to have to start researching. We're going to have to start exporting cotton from Champagne to Allerton. So let's go ahead and do that. If we look and see how much cotton we need to sell here. So we're going to go here, going to click on cotton. So we only need 1 1/4 and we need 2.08. So we'll do, yeah, so we'll do that. Now, according to this, we can actually just start importing because because again, we have these available here and we have capacity available to import. So we're exporting more than we're importing right now. So it looks like we don't even have to worry about doing anything in Champagne because there's already excess that's available to be imported in both of those. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. I thought I was building 5 of those. So yeah, now we can just go here and just directly import this stuff. So we're going to import that. We're going to sell it. So we're going to import it there. And same thing with cotton cloth. There's cotton cloth available to be imported. So we'll do that and we'll sell it here. So we'll get our clothing stores going, get 5 clothing stores built, and then we can start selling it. Okay, perfect. So that's all up and running now. The hearths are going. So now we can get the forge going, but we're going to need the furnace first. And so we're going to need fire. So we got to get the hearths up and running. So we're going to get 5 hearths going. We're at level 11. So just moving right along. So you can see everything's just kind of a gradual process. Just continuing to put more and more things online. And as we do, we can get more things going. So just starting with the basics, getting into the intermediates, and then moving on from there. So all of our usual things. We can take a look at these perk points again, and we can start putting some things into here. So we can do, I don't know if I want to bother with trading speed here, because then I think we'll be okay. I'm just going to leave that at this point. If we get to the point where we need it, we'll turn it up. But right now we don't need it. So we're going to go and start doing more of these. So we're going to research speed turned up. We're going to turn up research speed a few times because we're getting to the point where we're going to have research that's going to take more and more time. So we want to knock that down. And then we'll do harvesting, cultivation, prospecting. All that. So we're continuing to harvest things faster and faster and prospect them faster and faster. We do have this quest here to build a medicine hut and then a quest to build an apothecary. So to build a medicine hut, we need basic medicine. And in order to get basic medicine, we need our general knowledge tomes. So then that means that we need the study. So for that, we need the study. And for that, we need paper. So we need to start getting that rolling so that way we can look at making medicine huts and apothecaries, which are going to be new buildings here in Allerton. So let's get paper turned on because we do have lumber mills that aren't doing anything. So we're going to get paper rolling. And we'll go ahead and we'll start getting paper sold. So we'll build some bookstores. We'll build 5 of those. We'll start selling a little bit of paper. That's all we need to sell is that. And we might get an upgrade here. Yep, we do. And that's going to be 8,000 for market capacity. Might as well. And then, now if we look at our research, we have 5 capacity, 2 available. So we're going on coal prospecting. That's only going to go another minute. I'll let it work itself out. We're going to get studies up and running. And so that's going to take, it'll end up taking a little bit less because I'll put 1 more into capacity there to get that researching at full speed. And now we're going to go back. So everything here is in line. Might as well start making some books with this paper. So if we look at the workshops, yeah, we'll start making some books with the paper because why not? We've got the workshops. We've got capacity available at the workshops. So we'll start getting those going. And then we'll start getting some books sold. So there we go. That's now going to start selling. And now, once we have this research done on the coal prospecting, we'll go ahead and turn it around to the studies. So we can start getting studies going. And then after that, we will probably go to the we still got to get the fires going, and then we'll start working on forges. So we got to get the fire turned on. I don't know why I didn't turn those on as soon as I built them, but I didn't for some reason. Let's build 5 more hearts. I think we'll be okay with doing that. That shouldn't eat into the resources. No, we're fine. So we're going to build the hearts. Now we're going to go back to the research. We're going to put 1 more back into the study, and we're going to put 3 into the forge. and that's all we have available. So I could put some more, I could get a few more schools. So let's go back here and let's see if we can get some more schools built and see what that would take to do. We do have an upgrade here. That's research speed. We definitely want that. So let's get our research speed going. Let's see if we can get a few more schools built. And will we be able to do it? Yeah, we'll be fine. That won't take anything. So we won't eat into any of our resources with that. We're going to go back to our research again, and we're going to research forges even faster, see if we can do that and not have it be an issue. Seems like we're okay. Yeah, looks like we're good. Nothing went yellow there. So we got 7 researchers going, so we'll have our forges real fast, which is good. And now we're just going to go back here and look down the run. So let's see, harvesting. We got all the copper ore, so we might as well turn on the silver ore, and we can turn on the gold ore. So we'll get those going. So it'll fill up on silver ore first, and then it'll fill up on gold ore, and we'll have all of that. Back here, so now we're going to look at the food mills because that's where we last left off. We have production capacity for 32,000, so that'll double our production capacity. So I'm just going to go 5 of each of these. Oh, and we can't do refined sugar. So we can't do that because refined sugar comes from Hannibal. So all the sugar comes from Hannibal, so we can't do anything there. So I'm going to turn these up, turn these on, and now we're eating into all of our grain. So that's harvester huts. So now we need our harvester hut production capacity. That's 80,000, so we can't do anything there. But we do need some more harvester huts, so we're going to get some more harvester huts built. And that will help us to get our grain running again. Is it using anything else? All right, so let's turn silver ore and gold ore off. And let's get that not running right now. So let's turn those off and get it going into grain. So that way we're not running ourselves out of grain. So, all right, so it's going to fill grain up back. Okay, so that's good. I just want to make sure that the grain was going to get filled up, and it is. So now I can turn it back on for silver ore and gold ore, and it'll start making that again. So I just want to make sure I didn't run out of grain. We are going to run out of silver and gold deposits. That's fine. I'm not worried about it. Once we have gem mines here, we'll be fine there. So that's we've seen that before. We'll see it again. Studies are now going, so we can get the general knowledge tomes running. So let's go here, and we're going to go down to the studies, and we're going to get some general knowledge tomes built. So we're going to build some studies, build 5 of those. And once we have these 5 built, we will immediately turn this into general knowledge tomes that we'll make with books. So we're going to get that rolling. And then we're going to go here to general knowledge tomes, and we're going to start selling those. So now we're selling a few of those, and that's helping us out as well. We'll be at level 12 in a little bit over a minute, and then we'll continue moving on. So now that we have that, I know that that's going to give us some research. So we can research the furnace, we can research the tailor. So let's do the furnace because it's the next one up. Actually, I want to do basic medicine because that one's going to take some time. And that one's going to take the general knowledge tomes because that's a new one, and that's going to give us the ability to do, I think, the other buildings. So let's get basic medicine going because that's one that's unique here to Allerton, and I might speed up some time to get that one done even faster because that one's going to take time, even if I have it full, even if I have all the researchers in there. So we might speed that one up as we're going here. Back down the line on our businesses, so we've got copper ore, silver ore, gold ore, all going. Nothing's happening with any of those right now because we're not using them for anything. At the food mill, we got all of these things that we can start selling. So we're going to start selling some flour. And we're going to go back here. Whoops, that's not what I meant. We're going to go here. We're going to start selling some animal feed. And we'll sell that. We're going to go back here again. We're going to start selling some fish food. So all of our things are being sold now that we're making there. And that's going to help us out with our experience per second. And so, yeah, everything is now giving us 1,000% experience per second. So everything that used to give us 1 is now giving us 11, basically. So it's a huge change. Level 12 now. And get all of our things, 38 more purple diamonds. So now we can take a look at our upgrades again. Let's see, cheaper houses. Yeah, we'll do that. Construction efficiency, make our construction go cheaper per level. Yeah, we'll do that. Now we've got some with yellow coins, skill gains, skill strength for crafting, skill strength for harvesting, iron ore harvesting. We'll do that. Herb harvesting, and pear harvesting, and berry harvesting, and water harvesting. So all the harvesting. We'll get some food market capacity. Oh, upgrade efficiency. There we go. We have 80,000 coins, so we can make our upgrades cheaper. So that makes that cheaper. And I think we're good for now. So we'll hold off on that. And now everything that we were making in the food mills, we're selling. So that's all going. Now we're going to go here to the workshop. We're going to start making some wood axes and pickaxes. So we're going to turn those on. Oh, we can't do that because we don't have the ingots. So we got to go to the forge and start making the ingots. We've got the forge now, right? I think I finished researching the forge. Now it is. Okay. So now we can start making ingots and nails, and we can research jewelry. Okay, so we are going to research. All right, so we're going to put one more into there. So that's going to take 36 minutes. And we will also research the tailor, because we can sell things at the tailor. And that's got everything. Oh, we've got 4 more that we can research. So let's see. We'll also research the bakery, and we will research the furnace. So now we have 4 researches going, and I don't think that'll blow anything up. We might run out of cotton. We'll see. I think we'll be all right. Yeah, I don't think we'll eat into all the cotton that we've got, so I think we'll be fine. That shouldn't be an issue there, I think. So back here, so now we can go to the forges, start getting things turned on at the forge. So that way we can then make things at the workshop. So we're going to turn these on. We're going to build 10 forges, get those all rolling. And then we should have an upgrade available for that. Whether or not we'll be able to afford it is a different story, but we will have an upgrade available for it. 26%. So I mean, we're just moving along. It's slowly but surely as we get through this early stage, and every town is like this, it seems, where you take the first hour plus of your time getting everything in the town back up to what would be the usual, and then building on from there. So this is just kind of the first step of it. So we're going to get iron ingots turned on, get iron ingots going, and then we're going to come here. We're going to get iron ingots sold. So we're going to start selling those at the hardware store. And now it's going to, we're out of, what are we out of? We're out of money. Oh, wow. That's kind of crazy that we've run out of money. So it's just using all the money that we've got. It's weird to be out of yellow coins. But part of that is because of the research that we're doing. That's why we have issues there. So no problem. Tailors are ready. Bakeries are ready. Basic medicine is running. The furnace is also going, and that's done. And now we can go ahead and we will do... we can try jewelry. I'm afraid of what that's going to do with our yellow coins. So let's actually do the basic logistics and see if that's going to do anything to our red coins. So that is actually going to eat into our red coins, but whether or not we'll run out of red coins first or finish the research first is a different story. So we're going to let that run. Okay, so iron ingots are slowly working on filling up. We are going to go here and we're going to turn this down a bit. And then we're going to turn copper ingots on. So we're going to get copper ingots going. I'll build 10 more forges. Can I do that? Yeah. So we'll build 10 more forges. Or 5 more forges. Whatever it is for forges, that's the one that takes blue coins. So yeah, we can't do anything with that because we don't have any blue coins going yet. So we can't get the production capacity for the blue forges. But we'll work on getting those as quickly as we can here. So now copper ingots are rolling. We should be able to start selling those. There we go. So we'll get those sold. If nothing else, if we run out of them, we'll have enough to meet demand in the town. So we're fine there. And now did it put the rest of it? Oh yeah, because I turned it back on. So it put the rest of it to iron ingots. That's okay because we need to make both of those. That's no problem. And we're just going to have to make do with the rest of those things there. Just because it's going to take a while to get everything up to speed with all of the items in the forge. That's always one of the slower ones. Looking back down the list again, so yeah, we can't do anything refined sugar. We can start now making wood axes and pickaxes, but that's going to take our ingots, so this might be a bit sketchy. We're going to try it, see what happens there. Doesn't seem like it ate into the ingots, so yeah, we're okay. That stayed green. All right, so we're going to go here. Wood axes, we're going to start selling those. We need some more hardware stores. 13,000 for market capacity. We'll do that. So now we can start selling more at the hardware store, which will help us out with red coins, which we can really use that. So now back up here, and now the pickaxes, we could possibly start doing that, but we're going to hold off because it does look like our ingots are kind of running a little bit low. So we're going to go down here. And now if we look, we at the tailor, we do have cotton cloth, so we can start selling that because that's one of the ones that we are now importing, and we are selling it. So I don't have to worry there. We're actually selling that. We're gonna let's see. We've got shirts. So shirts we do have available. Yeah, so we got plenty of these available to import. So we can get those imported, and we can get them sold. So we're going to sell them. So we're going to import it at that. So now I might actually put some into trading speed because it is taking us quite a bit to actually import these things. It's taking us a lot of capacity to do it. So I'm going to put one into trading speed, but now I'm going to make sure that didn't break anything in terms of our imports. So if we go to our trading posts and if we look at the ones that we're importing, we seem like we're fine. Yeah, there's nothing that we're importing that we've run ourselves into a net negative position on. So we're good there. That's good. So let's see. What are all these things that we have available to import? So if we go to these kind of one by one, we might as well do these while we're here. So sugar, we need 3.13 of those. We're going to import that much so we can sell that much. We're going to go back down here. Apples. We need, once again, 3.75, so we'll do that so we can sell that much. Research, we have basic logistics done. Wow, it seems like it took forever to do that one in the past, and we just, boom, have it done. We've reached level 20 in the plains. Champagne has made it to level 20, so we are going to go back here because that's going to give us a bunch of town coins, or a bunch of quest coins for getting there. So that's going to give us 30 quest coins. So we're going to claim all this. So there's 30 quest coins for getting to level 20 in Champagne. And for doing that, that gives us a daily reward booster. So I think that means that we get 1 extra quest coin per day. And we get 4 quest coins just for completing the quest. So that's awesome. So we're going to go up here to World Perks. We're going to put another 28 right here into Town Experience Boost. So now we're at 1,200%. And we're going to just let that keep running because that's our most important thing right now. That's the thing that means the most to us. Back to Allerton. And now we're looking at the things that we have available at the trading post. So we have tomatoes. So we're going to look at tomatoes. We need to be selling. So we're going to have to build some trading posts. And we need to sell 3.75 of those. At some point, I might also put some into market sell speed, but right now that hasn't really been as big of an issue. So we're not gonna necessarily worry about that, but that'll be something that we do possibly look at down the line. Fish, probably the same thing. Oh yeah, well here fish we only need 1 1/4. So we're gonna do that, but we do have to sell 2 1/2, so we'll go there. Still plenty available to be exported or to be imported, so we're good there. Let's go down the line here. Cooked fish, same thing. So we're just going to take care of all the things that we have here. So we got a ton of them available to be imported here in the trading post. So we must have. There's something that we've got that's giving us a lot of extra capacity, which is fine. We'll take it. I mean, that's perfectly fine. So we're going to have to get to 5. Yeah, so we'll get to 5 to meet our demand there. Going to keep going down. There's probably a quicker way to get down on the rest of these, but I'm just doing it the slow way because I've been known to do that. So refined sugar, let's see. We need 5 of those again. So we'll get over 5, get those sold. So that's helping us. Now we're up to 10,000 per second, and this is just by all we're doing here is just importing and selling things. That's all we're trying to do here is just getting all these imported goods imported, turning around, getting them sold. There's nothing all that complicated with this. So food markets, we're going to need some more food markets. So we're going to get some food markets built. And now that we have those built, we can start getting things sold here. And just right on down the line. Next one up, we have so we got refined sugar, we have apple juice. We're going to go here to apple jam, cheese, and cake. So apple jam, well, I'm not looking to make it. I'm just looking to sell it. So I should be able to sell it. There's no reason why I couldn't. I have to have the stores built. It's like the gourmet store. That should be available here. So let's go all the way down. The gourmet store is okay. Let's go up here again. Yeah, gourmet foods. So yeah, apple jam. So I don't know. I mean, I'm apparently if you haven't made it yet, it tells you what you need in order to research it. But I don't really want that. But we can't build any gourmet food stores because we don't have refined stone bricks. So now we're gonna have to step back. I've run myself out of my beginning resources and my intermediate resources, and so now I gotta get the advanced resources up and running. So level 13. So all kinds of progress that we've made so far. We got purple diamonds, land, and all the coins. All your coins belong to us. We will gladly take all of them. All right, so now we are going to go here. We have to go back up to the general store. No, we have to go here. So we're going to go to the stonemasons. We do have some stonemason capacity. Might as well build a few more stonemasons. They're cheap. Oh, we finally ran out of workers. Wow, that took forever. Okay, let's get a few more houses built. And then we'll have workers, and we should have an upgrade for more workers per house once we get 5 more of those built. So there we go. We do have an upgrade there, 10,000. We have 234,000. So now we have 76 workers again. And now we can go back down here to the stonemasons, get a couple more stonemasons built, start making some refined stone bricks, and then we can immediately turn around and start selling some of those. So we do need some general stores, but we do have market capacity, which is only 13,000. We have 112,000, so we're good there. So now we can start selling some of our refined stone bricks. And then the rest are going to go towards eventually being able to make those gourmet food stores. Stonemasons, we do have an upgrade here for production capacity, which is good because it looks like we need that. Because it looks like we were running temporarily out of stone bricks now that we're making refined ones. So now we're up to 40%. So far, so good. If we look back here at the trading post, now I think the only things that we have left here, oh, so we can do like the pants and the cloaks, so we might as well do those because it's not going to say anything about research there. So we're going to get pants, so we need 3.8. So we're going to do, so we need more trading posts. So let's see, we can do 5 trading posts. That won't be an issue other than the fact that construction speed is very, very slow. So let's do construction speed a couple times. Let's do construction cost a couple times. Yeah, it's always so sluggish with these construction speeds. Let's do that one more time. And it's been so long since we said we love money. So let's get some money going here too while we're at it. Okay, so back to this. So we need to be at there. So clothing stores, market capacity there for 13,000. So I know I'm just kind of whipping through these, and if there's anything that you want to try and see, you can always kind of take a look back at previous episodes and see exactly how it is that I mean what it is that these things that I'm going through, and it's because like I said, right now it just looks like I'm just kind of blitzing through everything, but it's just because these are things that we've kind of repeated from previous plays. So you can always see some of these things in the earlier episodes, just so that these don't take a long time to get every new town up and running. So let's see. So with the clothing stores, so with the pants, we're going to get those sold. And then we're going to go back here. So we should be able to go to shirts because I don't think we're selling these. Oh, we are. The cloaks. That was the other one. So we can go here and we're same thing here. We have to get over 3.75. Now that one's actually going to put it a little bit negative. So I think that's okay though. But we do have to build some more clothing stores. Okay, so 5 more clothing stores, and that will give us our capacity there. So eventually we are going to have to start exporting a few more cloaks because we are now importing more than we are exporting. So I might as well do that while I'm looking at it. Back to Champagne 2. Going to start exporting a few more cloaks. So now we're fine. Now we're in a positive, net positive everywhere for cloaks. That's all we needed. So now back to Allerton again. And if we look at the trading post again, so now I think we're back to the items that are at Gourmet Foods. So those are all Gourmet Food Store items. So is there anything else further down? Yeah, so it's just the stuff at the Gourmet Food Store. So if we get some Gourmet Food Stores open, then we should be able to go back and actually start selling the things that are gourmet foods. So now I should be able to make them because we have refined stone bricks, so we should be able to make 5 of these. And we should be able to do another 5. Can we do another 5? Yeah. So we'll do another 5. And we have an upgrade available for market capacity, which we can't afford because now we are running ourselves out of yellow coins, but that's fine. So, because we'll get a bunch of yellow coins from selling these things. So we're going to go right down the line here. Cheese. What are the ones that are importable? So cheese is importable. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Cheese is importable because that's coming from... Oh, it's going to do that to me again. It's going to keep on doing this to me because I don't have the gourmet kitchen research. So that's... I wish it wouldn't do that, but it's going to do that. So I need 1.49 of all the things that are going to be imported. So everything that's an import is going to be 1.49. So that's all I need to know. So if we go down here to the gourmet stuff, I just need 1.49 of everything. So I'm going to probably need 2.5 is what it's going to come down to. Because I think it's going to have me sell everything in 2.5 increments. So we're going to just do this. And now I need more trading posts, so we got to get some more trading posts built. And I might need to do some more into trading speed. Can I do more into trading speed? Yeah, let's do some more into trading speed. Now that's going to probably put a few of these things, I probably need to knock some of these down. Because now I'm importing more of these than I was before, and so that might be causing a few of these to go the other direction. So okay, so now everything that we've sped up, we can we've slowed back down a little bit, so we're not going to run ourselves out of anything in any of the trading posts. So now I was back here at the gourmet stores, so we're doing 2.5 of everything. So cakes and apple pies and sandwiches. So 2.5 of everything, basically. And then we're going to go back to the gourmet store. And again, if I click on this, okay, now it actually takes me there. I don't know why it's doing that now, but it wasn't before. So cheese, 2.5, apple jam, 2.5, Fish stew. Oh, I didn't do fish stew. Okay, I've got to do that. Sandwiches, 2.5. Apple pie, 2.5. And cakes, 2.5. Okay, but I do have to do fish stew. And we aren't making berry cakes yet because that's going to be something that we theoretically can only make here in Allerton because we only have the berries here available in Allerton. So let's see. Market capacity 320,000. Yeah, let's do that. It's going to run us back out of yellow coins again, but that's okay. So now if I hit fish stew, so it's going to do that to me. I know I need to research it, but I'm not trying to do it because I can import it and export it. So let's go back down all the way to our gourmet stuff. Fish stew is going to be the same kind of thing. Oh, and we are going to have to start exporting more sandwiches. So, and fish stew. Interesting. So we're not exporting fish stew at all? I wonder if it's because, no, I thought we were. Huh. Okay, so let's go to, first we're going to go to Champagne, because Champagne is where we're exporting the sandwiches. I'm almost positive that those are being exported out of Champagne. And they are. So we've got to export a little bit more. Okay, so now we're good there. Now fish stew, if we go to Hannibal, I could have sworn that we were exporting fish stew. We're not. Oh, yeah, we don't need to because we didn't actually bother to start importing any of that in Champagne. We never got that far. So, yeah, we're not exporting any of it because Champagne isn't importing any of it to sell it. We just never bothered to do that. So now we're going to start exporting it here. We're still not going to worry about importing any of it at Champagne, but we are going to import it at Allerton so that way they can sell it. And somewhere down the road, we might start selling it in Champagne, but we're not going to worry about that right now. So we just got to get over 2.5. So that way, now we should be able to click this and we can turn around and sell it. I don't know why it works that way, but it does. We're not going to question it. And we're going to be at level 13 here in just a minute. And so now if we look, we're halfway on our fulfillment. And all the ones that we can trade for, I think we now have up and running. And we can start doing the things that we have at the tailor and the pasture and the bakery. So we're just slowly but surely, we've been working our way top to bottom, getting Allerton up. So Allerton's already at level 14, so that's real good. And actually, I think I might, while I'm here, I might finish up that one research because we really haven't done that yet. So let's see. If we close this out, how far along does that research still have to go? Another 15 minutes for the basic medicine. So I'm actually, no, I'll hold off on that because we're at a good stopping point right now as it is anyway. Because I just wanted to get to level 14, and then we seem like we're in a pretty good spot. So yeah, we've gotten, let's get our research speed up because we can, oh, look at chicken. That happens with I see a shiny, I click it. So yeah, we've gotten our fulfillment up to just about 50% here in Allerton. We went all the way from level 3 to level 14 in one fell swoop. We've got a 1,200% town experience boost as a result of our world perks, and that's going to get us in pretty good shape there. And at some point we might look at some of these others. They just have not been as important at this point in time, and down the road they might be as these towns continue to grow. But in terms of getting the towns from 1 to 20, they haven't seemed like they've become an issue. But again, as we get further on, that may be a thing. But for right now, we're just going to keep on focusing on getting this experience going as quickly as we can so we can keep leveling as quickly as we can. But that is going to be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, I would appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you enjoy the channel, I would really appreciate it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. It's because of you guys that I'm able to keep doing this. Looking to keep on growing things. We've got videos going right now for some other games. We've got videos for Pal World. We've got videos for SnowRunner. We've got videos for Bee Swarm Simulator. Just going to look to keep on adding things to the mix here and keep on giving you as much variety as we can because, as always, Variety is the spice of life. But thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I am Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.